Sibo aje Ballon d'Or. Carlos Queiroz game plan no ebema Sibo aje Ballon d'Or because Sibo no ball na nkasa de ne nano no ya no struggle kakra. But si ebebo ni ebe use low block ni ebe park bus na I think say Sibo is a serious contender for the Ballon d'Or. Ne work ethic, how I know cover grounds, how I know my game no I relax for Thomas Partey no. This is one gamer I believe Sibo one of his best games for the Blasters. Obia bobo Marvin Senaya enunti ene bi mo ka say Otuado must be given the job and I was here sound so den yen friend no yen fa adwuma no ema no yen sanso sacking bio because I don't know what was going through Blasters of Ghana. Mugusua wonders for the 2026 FIFA World Cup against England in their second game. Once again, Ghana approve. Say in the history of the FIFA World Cup, enya di omodi nkuguoda in their second game. That record don Eshasia 2006. Obeka first game against Italy, Ghana elusu by 2-0. Second game against Czech Republic, Ghana win by 2-0. And at 2010, Ghana's second game was against Australia. A paye 1-1 was the scoreline. Fast forward 2014, Ghana's second game was against Germany. Game in paye 2-2. Qatar 2022, of course, Ghana make comeback. Woman and South Korea 3-2 win. And a Ghana enyaya 2026 FIFA World Cup. Second game, once again, Ghana hold England to a draw. Now, idea back one, a man draw way is so fantastic. And they say, Ghana for no, or my jetum, say game plan there, they will pack the bus and Omunya counter attack bia. Or might try some bit me then I'm making use of it. And I think with this game plan, with this ideology, Carlos Queiroz etmia convince Ghanaians say approach way and I may use in the tournament. Ebi mo ka say a anti-football, but I beg to differ. Tournament the yemfa formula bia a more tournament and Obekai 2016 when Portugal won the Euros at the group stage. Omo a draw matches and Omo the 3 points. They even qualified as one of the best third place countries from the group stage. Kakra Portugal Eremu against France in the finals and lifted the trophy at the expense of France. So it's all about game plan, it's all about strategy. Now, may the records be able to tuja. Now the first record I made a chassis and it's for the very first time throughout the history of Ghana at the FIFA World Cup. Yenya local player, goalkeeper. Wait me keep post na Ghana 2 consecutive matches without conceding. A being that in the history of Ghana football. And that is of course Benjamin Asare, SM. First game of revenge by against Panama. Ghana won by 1-0. Against England, facing the likes of Bukayo Saka, Hurricane, Jude Bellingham, SM, Benjamin Asare, Oko tournament, or your local goalkeeper, and we a recorder, go into the history books of Ghana football. Now, the second record, NSA, the Blasters of Ghana, being see that some about 2 matches at Waso. In the history of the World Cup, na omo keep clean sheet. Being see that. Now, Osha 2006, after your first 2 matches, now you conceded 2 goals against Italy. Your second game you win by 2-0. Now, in 2010, your second game you conceded against Australia. 2014, against Germany, we conceded 2 goals. Qatar, we conceded 2 goals in our second game against South Korea. 2026, first game against Panama, clean sheet. Second game against England, and also a clean sheet. Now, the next record, they said, for the first time, Ghana caught the FIFA World Cup. In the first 2 matches, ni defense, Ghana, keep clean sheet. Now, partnership with you, might surprise you, in the past, Samuel Osei Kufuor, John Mensah, Isaac Vosa, John Mensah again, Jonathan Mensah, yenye defender John Boymo, Yabenya, Daniel Amate, Alexander Jiku, Mohamed Salisu. Tournament we na enidaso no eni honomo. Na o share de na Jonas Ajeti aye in the friendly match against Austria and Germany. Na ye ko tournament we ye mu bebre kura na ye se Ajeti no wase ye de ne ko. Now Ajeti and Jerome Opoku aba be ye the first 2 center backs omode Ghana accord the World Cup. Normal bought 2 matches at Twaso without conceding. And I think these are some of the dynamics ama Ghana for widen any aje in as much as a ball ne enye fe bebre sa yeah so unusual from Ghana. But per what is happening in our football, a juvenile teams enshada enkoye yentimi migrate players from the under 17 to the under 20, from the under 20 to under 23 to the Blasters in the we don't have any option than to keep quiet and make sure say Carlos Queiroz nkakra and any game plan no ebetimi aboa ama Ghana tournament no yetimi ayeden akoye ni mo. Now I can confirm that Ghana we've qualified from the group stage. On the game yet again, Kwesi Sibo game plan we die ebema Kwesi Sibo aje Ballon d'Or. Carlos Queiroz game plan no ebema Kwesi Sibo aje Ballon d'Or because Sibo no ball na nkasa de ne nano no ya no struggle kakra. But si ebebo ni ebe use low block ni ebe park bus na, I think say Kwesi Sibo is a serious contender for the Ballon d'Or. Ne work ethic, how I know cover grounds, how I know my game no I relax for Thomas Partey. This is one game I believe Kwesi Sibo one of his best games for the Blasters. Obia bobo Marvin Senaya enunti ene bi mu ka say Otuado must be given the job and I was here sound so yeden yen frɛ no ne yen fa adwuma no ema no ne yen sound so sacking bio because I don't know what was going through Otuado's head. Sene ye nko kwa akobɔ amatuku wanya no and now Caleb Yuenchi as right back. Super performance from Marvin Senaya. Ne ball ne de Kopsin mudi any bio dan kwe mo masa wodo beto from Senaya was great. Obia and Ghanaians were not asking for Bibi a brusu bia sao. What Ghanaians were demanding from the Blasters and one or more commitment, dedication. And I believe say Ghana lose match cry. Not some ranty any near Dania honky cania or Debe game ni say ya. Ghanaians will not be bothered. Say you lose matches, they will not be worried. All that they want to see is commitment, dedication, passion, because you are playing for your national team and you cannot afford to sleep. You cannot afford not to give out your very best. And I believe that is what the boys are doing. That is what the coaches are also doing. Now, when I see coaching and more football, coaching above football, and Carlos Queiroz, I'm out for Bekaya. The last game on England boy, England share 6-2. Ti papa no na ne ni abre. Na ne ni abre pa. And game no onim senko bie mu a nka England be hye no. Coach we coach bia I can confidently say that going into the tournament ono na all mami ni daso kakra. So Bekaya coach we Ehodu Argentina or the Iran Argentina share in one pair. I think that was in 2014. The same coach in 2018 against Spain, Iran versus Spain. Very, very stubborn. Spain, share just one. Ohodu Portugal and then a ball draw in 2018 and Ochi Morocco share. So he's one coach. I think say and he does work creating man. The little Ubenyano or making sure any game plan ever get the best out of his players. And I think he's one coach, he commands a lot of respect. And that is why some of us were campaigning that Edwin Simono Kreku ma Otuado enko, because Otuado literally lost everything in the dressing room in terms of respect. Coach, we didn't have no. Wa coachy Luis Nanzaro de Lima, wa coachy Luis Figo, wa coachy the likes of Ike Casillas, Raul Gonzalez Blanco, wa coachy Cristiano Ronaldo, Nani. Just a big boy Ben or Ghana team na coach we kasa ontie coaching a ball football. Kakra me de be twato and it's a game way there. Ket Edwin Simono Kreko ya best throw. Pay attention to our juvenile teams. Yenye ni ye ye Ghana Premier League ni hwe Asare e modern more yenye ye Premier League ni ye, because game na supporters ye di akoma ADH no one ha gisi ye kobo pampers o, because ayim hihie ne doson chale enye easy o. Kakra kra eka opantimu a unhu se kakra aiden aka opantimu ayim hihie ne mpaibɔ ye di nsu asiti even ho ne ye di bi pitepete ho no there be ye boni say ye kwa ye ni mu de, but eno no nkyere say Ghana football no ayeye there be menye sure say the next tournament na sisi ne Ghana say ne ye pese ye boy menye sure there be the coach no eye with our team no, it means it's a problem e wo ho no mo pa, but as an experienced coach o make sure say or the game plan bi be ye ne kakra na ye de ya fefem and a tournament ne ye bo, so you cannot complain too much. But if we want to think about the future and position Ghana football very well, and way, and I think say making a case for the bootlickers, those who are Ket Edwin Simono Kreku true and true no. Begina way so encourage say your football no. Bibia ekoye in our football. Our juvenile teams are not doing well. The under 17s, the under 20s, the Ghana ye because yentimi nko with this kind of performance. And yes, I mu be hypertension, high blood pressure. Yemu be yentimi ntnase and feel relaxed and share your matches. No, for how long are we going to play our football this way in major tournaments? Anyway, no. Where there be. But it's good. Say at least enema enko ye kra no, boys in show dedication, boys in show commitment and also aboa with coaching and experience ye koye ni mo ba ye football no grassroots in Ghana Premier League no yenye ni ye. Na I think say moving forward no ye da ache ne be ya akono, ye da ache ne be ye fe, ye da ache ne nkoye se ye tournament bia ni akogu pool ni mu na ye twen so opponent ne bebobo ni nyina debi enye sa da ache no. And I do not think say even Ket Edwin Simono Kreku in his wildest dreams and imagination no any vision of my Ghana football no say person Ghana ye football no eba be no, but yet again yentimi complaining a tournament in here, and we have to make the most out of what we have currently, and I believe that is what Carlos Queiroz and then Rantiano so big ups to the players. Thomas Partey, Charlie Partey's mentality. I was investigating Thomas Partey with those issues in ya charge the drama, Canada refusing him a visa, and Partey went and played the game as if like problem be any honeymoon. What? So we will continue to monitor the Black Stars and wish them the very best of luck. And for England, Charlie, Montami Chukumayo, you guys are yet to beat us in a major international competition. At the juvenile stage in the cry, ye mamo. Now ye bo 2 times. Senior level, England won't share and one year ye full competition in Mukrana and fire because England, Hurricane, womo, enemy, and share SM for life.